I am just a plain, simple kampung boy. I hail from quite a poor family. But I hail from a political background family. My late uncle was the founder member of UMNO, and he bred me up. I think that is why a bit of his blood may be running in my body.
You actually risked your life. I mean, there have been implications, allegations that certain people around the investigation of 1MDB were silenced. And people said, oh my God, why is he doing this? Because you're risking your life. So you were prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice. How do you put that in your head?
Well, to me it is simple. One of us, as a responsible citizen, one of us need to sacrifice to make this happen, or else it won't happen. So in order to save the country, I think I am compelled to do this for the sake of the country and to save the nation. You see, I was the UMNO Vice Division Chief in Batu, Kawan, in one of the states up north in Malaysia, known as Penang. Najib was my party president. But what choice do I have? When I have all kinds of evidences which I have compiled for the past 1 year, since 2013, so I have to take action.
What made you decide to compile the evidence in the first place? What was it that moved you to do that? To start investigating?
I've been reading a lot pertaining to 1MDB issue, and it involved with an embezzlement with a huge amount of money, and that prompted me to follow the case as closest as possible.
And you also met Xavier Justo?
Yeah, I met Justo, I met Laura, I met Pascal Najadi when I was in Switzerland. I think last 3 months, I flew to Switzerland to the Aegis Chamber in Bern, and a day after, I met all of them in Zurich.
And what was that like?
Well, it was a very fruitful meeting. The meeting of all the peers with common objective, I suppose.
And in that particular meeting, did anybody ever feel that at any point that their life was in danger? Because these were very secret meetings you held, right?
You see, we don't care much on that. We are willing to forgo our life for the sake of the struggle to seek the truth. Because as I said to you, we are answerable to the whole people in Malaysia, as far as I'm concerned, and at the end of the day, we are answerable to God. If we are fated to face any form of untoward incident, I think we can't do much.
Did you get any threats? And if you did, what was your response to it?
Well, to be frank to you, throughout my struggle to seek the truth pertaining to 1MDB issue, I didn't receive any threat.
Wow.
Even if I were, I just couldn't care less. In fact, in December, I went to see Najib and Rosma. I visited them, at their residence in Kuala Lumpur. I still remember, I think about 2 or 3 days before, he flies to Hawaii to play golf with Obama. That was in December 2014. You see, I made it clear to Najib on that evening. I was with him at his house from 11:30 p.m. on Thursday up to 12:30 a.m. on Friday. I told Najib, I said, you are my party president. You see, I am your party member. I am the grassroots leader of UMNO. I am not fighting against you. I am fighting against Jolo. Because at that point of time, I have all kinds of evidences that Jolo was cheating Najib. But sorry to say that he refused to believe, or maybe he has conformed or formed some form, or he conspiracy with Jolo. I wouldn't sure at that point of time. But he refused to believe. I asked Najib, when I am fighting on a good cause to protect government's fund and public monies from being embezzled, why are you guys, especially UMNO, attacking me at that point of time? You know, I have noble intention to save government's fund from being embezzled.
And what did he say to you?
No, he said nothing, but I know from his expression, his facial expression, gesture, body language, he refused to believe.
There was a theory someone's posited in all the theories around this that, and someone said this, one of these Datuks, they said, our Prime Minister's EQ is very high. He's a very nice guy. IQ, not so much. The theory being that he did get cheated by Jolo and the investment went awry, but he was refusing to admit that he made such a horrible mistake. Do you believe there might be even a grain of truth in that theory?
No matter what theory that we have, Najib has to be responsible for all the damages done, especially on the embezzlement of 1MDB's fund. He has to be fully responsible as the Prime Minister, as the Finance Minister, as the Chairman for the Advisory Board of 1MDB. He is a seasoned politician. You know, that shouldn't be the reason